Alright, I've got scaffer on the ground on the side. Now I just have to take all these pipes off without the top part falling down. I think that's probably pretty good where those pieces are. Now I'm going to take 2x4s and put them across like that, and then drill holes and put bolts in, and I'll have to put some cross pieces so it doesn't tip over. Ah, there we go. Now all I need is some sun. Holy cow, it's cloudy out. I got the boards across the shelves, but it's just way too dark to show anything. Hopefully the sun will come out tomorrow. The sun will come out. So as like 400,000 people have mentioned to me, styrofoam is flammable. Now, relating to that, I'm wondering if anyone has experimented with making flame retardant paint. Now, don't tell me that I can go spend $1,000, buy this stuff to put in my latex paint. I already know about that. I'm not spending all that money. It's like more than the building costs. Has anyone done any experiments where they put maybe like borax in latex paint or something like that? I'm thinking I'm going to try some stuff like that. Test it out. But if anyone has any experience or knowledge with this, that would be great. Or if anyone has any other ideas of flame retardant chemicals that aren't expensive or horribly toxic. The sun came out a little bit today. Here's my shelves. Ooh, isn't that fancy? And I left the top area empty so that it's kind of a hangout. And there's a little railing so you don't fall off. So I should be able to clean up all the rest of this mess. There's still lots of space on the shelves over there, and all the crap back there, and over there, and over there. Now I've got styrofoam bits all over the place, and I just want them to go away. So I think I'm going to go use the unfinished wall back there and get rid of them that way. Ooh, like back here. That's probably still kind of dark. Oh, but you can see. Bye guys. I'm going to make a back door on this joint now, and I think I'm going to make like a covered entryway, and I happen to have a bunch of the steel pieces left over from the building, because I didn't make it its maximum size. I left off like 2 rows. It would have been another 4 feet, but I think I got an idea. Hold on. So here's what I'm laying down back here. I'm gonna have like 3 big pieces coming off like this. This is the only one that's as tall as it's gonna be. The other 2 don't have like this bottom chunk on them, but I have 2 bottom chunk pieces so I can pick those up, and it's actually quite cozy in here. And then I can have a door right here and get inside for this way, and then, you know, I'll be fire code compliant, and also I'll have a back door, which is more important to me. Oh, just what I always wanted. More nuts and bolts. Here's the bottom pieces on. And I got 1 bolt attaching this piece to this piece before it started pouring. Yeah, so I'm hanging out under here, hiding from the rain. Ah, that's gonna be sweet. Okay, inside before it gets soaking wet. Ah! Okay, I've decided to make a wood stove, and I've got this huge steel box, which is just like a big stainless steel 1 solid piece box. It doesn't have a top on it, which is actually at the bottom right now. But anyway, I'm going to put a door on, and then at the back a part where a stovepipe can come out. I think I have a good idea for the door, and I'm going to make it all stainless steel so it'll never rust. This is going to be like the superest, most awesome stove ever. And like this whole top part, that's like where pancakes will get cooked, but it's huge. Like, check it out. It's like 4 feet across, and then like, I don't know, 2.5 feet that way. I can make the hugest pancakes ever on that. Oh, and out here I've already got my outside stovepipe on. It's kind of scrapped together from scraps. There's a piece of sheet metal just screwed on with self-drilling screws into this pipe. And I had a piece of pipe that was like 4 feet long. Maybe it was like 5 feet. I didn't have an elbow, so I made my own elbow. Isn't that beautiful? because I don't need to like waste the time and money to go get an elbow when I can just spend 5 minutes making one. Oh, and Deshane is coming back with some stovepipe for the inside part, so if I get the stove done soon, we can actually make it warm in this joint. Like warmer. I mean, it's already warmer than outside, but like actually warm. Okay, I gotta go. So this is all the stainless steel stuff that I have. Well, that I'm aware of. I'm sure there's some more lying around. One of these is gonna be a door. This is like a deep fryer thing from a restaurant. Like I found it in the junkyard. Totally stainless steel anyway, so I had to grab it. And then I've got some like U-channel, stainless steel U-channel, right? Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna take this, cut it like about here, so I'll end up with a flat thing with a lip, maybe an inch thick lip. And then, and that's going to be the door. I'm going to have to put hinges and stuff. But then attached to the stove itself, I'm going to have this channel, and I'm going to have to cut it, bend it, do some tricks to get it to be in a rectangle shape. So that lip on that thing can fit right inside the groove here. And then I can get like a wood stove gasket, which is this fiberglass rope stuff, put it in there, and then it'll make a tight seal. Oh, isn't that good thinking? Now to do it. Oh, those are cold! Oh, these are gonna be cold too! Ah. Whoa, nice door piece. Oh. Now to get my piece of U-channel to match the same shape. And I started by making some cuts in and then bending it over. Like so. I had to use 2 different pieces, but it looks like I got it. And thing fits in quite nicely. I broke 2 drill bits in the process, but I got this sucker bolted on pretty good. There's like 20 screws all the way around there at least. Actually, I think a few more than that. And that guy still fits, so I didn't screw up. Cool hat, eh? Woohoo! Anyway, stainless steel is such a pain in the butt to drill. It's almost as hard as the drill bits. Anyway, I found if I drilled real slow and pressed pretty hard and made sure there was lots of oil, and then it kind of went okay. Ooh, 1/2 inch. What is this stuff? Graphite impregnated fiberglass gasket. And there it is. Now if I stuff this into the crack all the way around, it should make an airtight seal between it, the metal under here, and the door when it goes in and presses against it. Alright, I put the rope in there, and I felt like it was a little bit too deep in there. So I used the extra piece cut off from here, which was like that long, and then 2 other pieces of this stuff I had left over from previous stove projects. Oops, dropped it on the floor. And I had enough to put another layer in there. It's in pieces and different size rows, but that's okay, because the top layer is going to be this one solid same size piece. Now that's some good looking gasket. The door fits very nicely. Of course, with nothing to hold it on, it'll just fall off. So let's come up with some kind of hinges or something.